Good morning, students. Students, as you all know that very soon, by the mid of the September, our school is going to conduct first terminal September examination. Okay, students. So it is the time for revision. For more information, I also would like to tell you that this is my second video. In the first video, I have explained the chapter climate. Tomorrow we will complete this chapter. Okay, along with this video, along with that video, I am sending you this video also, and this video is related to the revision of chapter number 1. Okay, we have to do the revision also of all the chapters. Okay, so name of the chapter is India size and location. Okay, student, this is very easy topic, not very complicated, and I will explain this topic with the help of my own notes. Okay, you can read this chapter also. By this you can read all these pages, and the same things I am going to explain with my written notes. So attend these notes. Some lines we can do from these pages also. India is a vast country lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. Okay, it means our India is a very vast country, and this and our country entirely lies in the northern hemisphere. Okay, as we all know that 0 degree equator we have. Okay, and the northern areas of our this equator is known as the northern part is equal to northern hemisphere and the southern part is equal to southern hemisphere. So our India lies in the northern hemisphere. Okay, the mainland extends from latitudes 8 degree 4 inch north and 37 degree 6 inch north. I will tell you these things with the help of India map. Students, just attend these lines. So India is a vast country. It lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. Okay, this is our equator, this is northern hemisphere, and this is southern hemisphere, and our India lies in northern hemisphere. The mainland of India extends from Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. Okay, it means in the topmost part we have Kashmir, and in the topmost and in the bottom south we have Kanyakumari. Arunachal Pradesh in the east to Gujarat in the west. Okay, in east we have our Arunachal Pradesh state, and in west we have our Gujarat. Let us discuss latitudinal and longitudinal extent of our India. Students, see, India's latitudinal extent is 8 degree 4 inch north to 37 degree 6 inch north, and India's longitudinal extent is 68 degree 7 inch east to 97 degree 25 inch east. Okay, students, longitudes and latitudes, you know about it. So just attend with the help of India map. Student, this is our India, and the latitudinal extent. This is 8 degree 4 inch north to 37 degree 6 inch north. What is this? This is latitudinal extent. Latitudinal extent, and longitudinal extent is 68 degree 7 inch east to 97 degree 25 inch east. Okay, and the distance between east to west is 2933 kilometer, and the distance between north to south is 3214 kilometer. Okay, students, so now attend one more page. As I have told you that equator is an imaginary line drawn in the middle of the earth that divides the earth into two equal halves. The part above the equator is called the northern hemisphere, okay, and the part below the equator is called the southern hemisphere. Students, see, just learned India's location. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent is approximately 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree means if we will minus this number from to this number, then it will be equal to 30 degree, and if we will minus our 68 degree 7 inch east from 97 degree 25 inch east to, so it also will be equal to 30 degree. Okay, students, so distance between north to south, it means distance between Kashmir to Kanyakumari is 3214 kilometer, and the distance between east to west is 2933 kilometer. Okay, north to south 3214 kilometer, east to west 2933 kilometer. Okay, students, now attend some more pages. So we have discussed all these things. Just discuss about size also. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. Okay, India's total area, and India's total area accounts for about 2.4% of the total geographical area. Okay, and students, India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometer, and the total length of coastline of the mainland including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep is 7,516.6 kilometer. Okay students, you can see this bar diagram also. Okay, according to this bar diagram, our India is on number 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So India's total area is 3.28 million square kilometer, and it is 7th largest country of our world. Okay student, and this map earlier I have told you that latitudinal extent starts from 8 degree 4 inch north to 37 degree 6 inch north, and longitudinal extent is 68 degree 7 inch east to 97 degree 25 inch east. Okay, and this distance from north to south is 3214 kilometer, and this distance from east to west is 2933 kilometer. Okay students, now we will discuss about India's neighboring countries. Okay, just see India's neighbors. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. India has 29 states and 7 union territories. You all know about it. Students, just prepare this India map also. Just fill all the countries. Okay, sorry, all the states. Take an India map and just fill all the states. Okay students, so India share its land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan. Okay, with Pakistan and Afghanistan also, and in the northwest, China, Nepal, and Bhutan in the north. Okay, we all know that in north we have China, Nepal, and Bhutan also. Okay, and Bhutan and in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Okay, we all know that Bangladesh is in the east and Myanmar is also in the east. Okay, our southern neighbors across the sea consist of 2 island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. In the south direction, we have 2 countries, Sri Lanka, okay students, and Maldives also. So these are the neighboring countries of our India. These are the neighboring countries. Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea formed by the Pak Strait and the Gulf of Myanmar. Okay students, India has had strong geographical and historical links with her neighbors. Okay, so students, this was the revision video of chapter number 1. Okay, just read the chapter thoroughly. This is our chapter number 1. Just read this chapter thoroughly and try to learn your all NCERT, these all the question answer. Okay, these short question answer also, one mark, and these 2 question answer also you have to do. Okay student, just prepare this chapter in a very good manner. Okay students, so today's homework, learn all the question answer of chapter number 1. Okay, thank you students, have a good day.